Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new, my name is Jen. Welcome to Jen Plans. So it has been a minute since I have done a weekly spread. However, I am feeling like maybe it's time to start doing this again because I've been getting into planning again, getting into kind of weekly planning. I also started a new kind of budget routine that we will be diving into come September. So that's why I have these boxes here. I guess I could have taken my time and made them a little bit more pretty, but they're on the paper, that's all that matters. So for the week of September the 4th to the 10th, I just went ahead and, if you know, I've been using a planner that is quite old for some time now. So I'm just, I wasn't going to film this, hence why it's just written. It doesn't look very pretty, but I have some traveling to do for work this specific week. So I thought, hey, maybe what I'll do is just, take some time and make it look a little bit more pretty. So I've gone ahead here and I've pulled out two of these. One is my Boss Babe, one is my travel sticker book. So first things first, I'm going to go through here. I'll be traveling from Monday to Wednesday, and then I will be at head office on the Thursday. And then, we've got, looks like this weekend might be the only weekend that I don't really have much going on. So hopefully I'll be able to get out and do some stuff. So I'm just gonna go into my Boss Babe and I'm gonna just pop it over to the side. So I'm not sure if you'll really be able to see the stickers. Maybe if I just move you guys over just a tiny bit. Actually, maybe what I'll do is I will just move y'all out a little bit so we can get a little bit more information on here. All right, so let's take a look here and go through. I think I'm just gonna make this a very bossy spread, and we'll just go for it. So we've got some gold to do. This is already turning out quite bougie. I'm gonna put this on the Monday because I will be leaving on the Monday. However, it's a holiday, so I can kind of take my time. I'm going to a place I've never driven by myself. It's a few hours away from me. So yeah, it's going to be quite the adventure. I am excited though. The hotel that I'll be staying in is absolutely one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. It's a very like old school hotel, I guess. And so far I'm quite excited about it. So for Tuesday and Wednesday, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a to-do list. I will be spending a few days one-on-one with one of our, oh, I guess I did this wrong. Let me see if I can switch it. This is PM. Oh, there we go. Hopefully it'll come off without giving me any problems. So yeah, like I said, I'll be spending a couple of days in clinic, just trying to help out and seeing if we can get one of our staff members kind of set up for success a little bit more. She's running a very, very busy ship and needs a little bit of help. So the sticker's a little off, but that's fine. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so we've got our AM and PM stuff to get done here. I'm gonna leave that there. I have a feeling this is gonna be very long days, so we're gonna put some coffee down here. I have no plan for this, to be honest with you, so we'll see how things go. I'm going to, for Thursday, I'm gonna put a little alarm clock here at the top because I have to get up quite early to go in. I've been trying to go into head office once a week, once every other week as I can. So we'll see. Let's see how that works. I'm just gonna use this big Boss Babe sticker because why not? That's what I feel like is going to happen this week. Is I'm doing a lot of work related stuff, so it definitely keeps me on my toes. Let's see. It's not really an appointment. Oh, I've got a meeting one here. Let's put a meeting in here. So my meeting at head office isn't till the afternoon, but if I'm going into head office anyways, I always usually try to go for the whole day. Not really worth it for me to drive all that way. Maybe what we'll do is put in a to-do instead of this notes. I do have some stuff that I need to get done this week, so that might be good for that. I just realized this is the old calendar, so I'm gonna have to cover that because I won't need to be referencing that one. On this day, let me see here. Is this next week? So next week is not my payday, but it is hubby's payday. So put this at the bottom here just so I remember. It's kind of nice now with my husband working. He got a new job and he's on opposite weeks, so we get a paycheck every week. So that is lovely. Definitely does help a lot. And yeah, trying to think if there's anything else. This is looking pretty sad. But you know, we do have some stuff to do on the weekend, so maybe what I'll do is put this here as a top 3. That would be all right. This is mostly just to do. So this is all work related stuff. I've got all that down. Now let's see, put some travel stuff in here. I'm not sure if I even really will like anything in here. It's not like I'm traveling a great distance, but I can put here. Actually, you know what? Too much turquoise. Or too much teal. Let's go and pull pink so we can kind of pull a little bit from that. I'm really hoping that on Saturday, maybe we can get out and do something. Maybe get the boat out for a little bit. It feels like we haven't been able to do a lot as far as the boat this year. We live around like tons of water, but the one lake that's close to my in-laws, it's one of those areas that you have to be very, very careful because it changes so quickly and the water changes quickly. So we just try and be a little careful. We did discover a new little lake this year though, which is pretty cool. We've been there, I think we've only been there once, but our friend mentioned it to us. So yeah, it's going to be fun to get back out on that water. Maybe I'll just use this little car to remind myself that your girl has to do some traveling. I did bring these. Maybe I'm just gonna spell out the word work. And I don't care if it's not perfect. It looks cuter when it's not perfect. Here we go, with not being able to get these stickers off. Just gonna spell out the word work trip. Oops. Yeah, so for a while I wasn't really doing any kind of travel for work. We've just been focusing on a couple more areas that needed some dedication before we kind of got back to this, but I get excited when I'm traveling for work. I love to see new areas and then like see some of our new clinics or some of the older clinics, things I've never been able to kind of see before. So that's one thing that I do love about being able to travel for work. Working from home is great, but yeah, I do definitely like to get out a little bit. All right, so I think we're done with those ones. Now this is kind of a little bit sad, so I'm gonna just grab another book and see if we can kind of fluff this up a little bit. So I'll be right back. Okay, I know it's not really similar, but I brought this pressed florals in to see if maybe I could just add something to it. The colors kind of seemed a little bit the same. These are very like pale pastel kind. So, I mean, let's see. I'm hoping that maybe you could just find some flowers to add. It's got some gold in there, so maybe that's what we're gonna work with. And I'm just not even gonna cut them. I'm literally just gonna leave them. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to add anything, but I mean, it looked a little bit sad. So I figured maybe I could just add some of these, make it look a little bit more pretty, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I did want to talk a little bit about what I have going on in this area here. So we paid off quite a bit of our debt. Then we started doing some renovations again. And I mean, if you own a home, you know, like things come up all the time where you have to rearrange some things. We have kids still, so, you know, there's certain times when things happen with kids and, you know, you have to be at their rescue. So that happened to us a little bit over the last year. So what we have done is just, you know, accumulated some debt again. And then we have bills. And hubby started a new job, you know, for the first couple months. He's in training and he's, you know, not making what he wants to, but it's a great opportunity for him. So we were not going to let him say no and miss out on that. So hence what we are doing now is we're kind of in a payback phase, and I have always kind of kept track of our budget, but not enough to really make a plan about it. But then I noticed we were kind of falling off track a little bit, and we weren't really, you know, getting ahead with our bills and stuff like that. So I wanted to start doing a lot more planning for our savings. I'm gonna just get rid of this calendar, side note here, so I can put some bigger flowers in there. Yeah, so we weren't really getting ahead as far as I'd like to with our savings and stuff like that. And we've got some goals in mind that we want to kind of hopefully attain over the next little while. So I said, you know what, why don't we just kind of focus on our goals as far as our financial goals, and we'll see what happens. So we've been on a journey here. So if you want to know a little bit more about it, I'm just going to move this. Let me know, because I'm not opposed to sharing some stuff about my budget. I probably will never openly share anything about our like finances, what we make a month, that kind of thing. I don't think that would really do any justice for anybody. But if you want to kind of see how I'm working through things and just trying to make it better for us, let me know. I don't mind doing that, sharing that with you guys. If that's something that you guys would be interested in, I don't know. But yeah. So anyways, on a rant and off a rant, what I started doing is I'm breaking down our paychecks. So I'm breaking them down, and I can't remember who I was watching. I think again it was a lady on here called, you know what, I don't want to say it because I can't remember her name, but essentially what we're doing is we're just breaking down our paychecks, and we are paying things weekly. So again, I'll leave it at that because it's not a complicated process, but I don't want to bore you with it if that's not something you guys would be interested in seeing. So if you are interested, leave me a comment below and we can definitely do that for you guys. Okay, now I'm just going sticker happy, as that usually does happen, and that's fine. Just put another one here. Okay, and as we get to just a few more, I think that's going to be it for me. I don't want to don't want to have too much going on and it also all of a sudden turned to a complete floral mess. It's normal. But there you have it, you guys. So we've got our work trip. We've got our bills that need to be paid on the weekend, and then I've left this completely open because we don't have anything going on that week, and I'm super, super happy about that. So what I'll do is, again, go through and I will just put in all the things that need to be put in for that week, and then, yeah. So let's go ahead, you guys, and pop this into our planner. Again, this is definitely different for me. I have not done a weekly spread in a long, long time. So it's not my prettiest work of art, but I mean, it'll do. It definitely does the job. It's bringing a little bit of kind of, you know, summer coming to an end, fall, you know, or maybe totally spring, I don't know. Anyways, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you again for sticking with me while I kind of transition and figure out what's going on. If you'd like to see that budget redo, then let me know in the comments below, and we will see you in our next video, guys. Take care. Bye.